Well, we're here to the Leaf Farms to, in effect, see what they do and how they do it. And they've brought in students who have applied for positions here, over 90 applications for, I'm thinking, 20 places. So the competition's pretty keen to have a place to learn how to farm, and to also have specialties and to become leaders. And so it's a program that's pretty much all encompassing for the whole person. And it's an opportunity for these students to grow in their job, but also as a person. So it's really inspiring to see. Well, I'm impressed, first of all, how neat their rows of vegetables are. I'm jealous because at our home it's anything but. So I have a lot to learn from them. But I'm also impressed by um, uh, what they do with their vegetables. They make CSA boxes and have 5 pickup points for everyone. But they also compose boxes for people who are food insecure. And it's a stopgap measure. Then they know that it is not the solution, but it is to help families make their way through these difficult times. And to have all these students engaged in work like that is pretty profound. And I think this is an opportunity to honor the hard work that they're all doing.
So I had the pleasure of getting involved with Leaf about 3 years ago, and it's just a great way to connect such a wonderful youth program with state government. We've built a really great partnership, with the program. I play a number of roles, from being on their board of directors to their culinary advisory committee and their Savor event committee. But what I really enjoy is getting up here to the farm and teaching classes with the youth, and then helping them also prepare meals for those in need in the community. Yes, this year we actually partnered up with Leaf, being that activity at the residence is sort of on the downside right now. Our garden installation this year is going to support the program here and their outreach to people in need, and also preserving some products to help raise some funds to generate into the program.
Yeah, so originally I got involved with Leaf because I was going to go on a trip to Costa Rica and I wanted to be able to pay for it. And I loved working outside. And I saw an ad on Facebook and I was like, oh, that looks amazing. Working outside, getting to know people, getting to cook, and I get to earn money for like the labor. And so that's what really got me involved. And through working, I began to become really passionate about here, and the community here is really life changing. It's just a huge family, and we get to learn about each other and learn about everyone's differences and their perspectives and their lives. And that also allows for a really unique perspective on the world around us. Feeling more empowered to learn about each other's differences has really changed my life.
So, first off, how I got involved with the program, my sister originally joined this program. She was here for about 2 summers before she left, and she said this was a great starter job, which it is, and and I've been here ever since, and it's been great. What I do here is that I help the level ones, the people who came in this summer, and I'm a person that they can come to for questions, just if they have any questions on what the work is, what we're doing today. And I feel really proud on the fact that I have a lot of responsibility and that people can depend on me. It's a really different experience. I gained a lot more confidence in myself, just that I never knew that I was this outspoken, just sort of like a go-getter until I got here. And the fact that I was able to discover that part of myself is incredible.
So Leaf's origin story, my dad says I've been talking about it my whole life. I grew up in a farming family, and I remember when I was in high school and then in college, feeling like it was everyone's right to touch the ground, to be a part of raising their own food, to know that they mattered. And so when I ended up, I was the lead of a girls' school, and my students would regularly just sit on couches over the summer while their parents were at work. And we had a regular habit of testing what people lost over the summer versus what they gained. And it just struck me as backwards to what we need to be doing, helping young people find their own strength and capacity during such a pivotal time in their own development. And so that's really why we started, is to give youth the opportunity to be meaningful problem solvers in our community. We live in an incredible part of the world in terms of the quality of our soil and opportunities, and I wanted young people to be a part of the future of the food system. COVID was challenging for Leaf like it was for all of us, but it also was an incredible magnifying lens on how the food system wasn't working, and also how youth get left out of pivotal moments in history. And so I really felt so honored and privileged to be at Leaf for this moment in time, because the hunger relief needs were more acute and specific regionally than they'd ever been, and our young people were disconnected as much as they'd ever been. So we had folks newly food insecure, we had disruptions in the food supply chain, and so Leaf was thrilled to be a part of the essential workforce that solved those problems. So we were employing youth. We have the privilege of being in a big outdoor space to keep people isolated from each other, and we increased our produce output by 30% last year, and we're able to partner with an incredible group of farms in the region to meet local hunger relief needs.
I wasn't sure whether it's like a camp that you stay here.
I would love to camp here. It's amazing.
Incredible, highly textured.
I love the composition.
Right? Yeah, I do too. It's just so lovely. Urban areas, you don't have to have a hand.
Yep.
It's not like that here. But we do use all kinds of
Yeah.
bitter to them, but it's incredibly volatile, the smell,
Yeah, yeah.
right? meaning chemically that it changes really rapidly. So when the bug is on it,
Like, this is the way we trellis, which is like not a practical way to do it in the field, because we can attach strings from up here, and then we.
We're about to pull our garlic for the season. This is our.
Yes.
It's so weedy right now because it's okay. You know,
It's
you
what
don't.
it is.
Yeah, you don't really need.
Yeah. So.
Smart.
Right?
And so we have 4 rows of 4 different kinds of beets that we just plant one line of each with 3 inches, and they're like this tall right now.
Yeah. Anybody who wants?
Yeah, and they're sweet peas, so you can eat it all. Basically.
Yeah, you can eat the whole pod and everything.
Oh, you really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Right?
good.
I know.
tilted.
Oh, it is cold.
That's smart.